Hello, 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 hello. Hello, welcome back to another very impromptu floating artist stream. I didn't even give a warning this time. Or rather, not a warning that sounds so ominous, but a heads up. And the heads up of maybe like a minute. And well then I kind of, oh my god, it's actually been more than just a minute of me between going live and actually opening the curtains. Goodness me. Been about 10 minutes. Wow, okay. Well, yeah, I need it. I'm still warming up. The gears have rusted over, but they're cranking away, and like little bits of rust are falling off of it. And I'm eventually making some movement, some progress, bit by rusty bit. But hello, we need a beanie. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shock Rizel, hello, Maggie, Sarisi, Stroik, Guitar Piper. In fact, let me unpause. Guitar Piper, 83 months. Goodness me, with that Twitch Prime.
Load what?
Amazon Prime? No, Amazon Prime. It used to be called Twitch Prime. Now it's Amazon Prime. What do they do? Do they go back? I don't know. Phoenix on the cover. Hello, hello. Dak. Dak, welcome, Dak. 88 months. Tier 2. Thank you very much, Dak. Welcome back. How are you doing? And we also have Walter Murata. Hello, hello. Oh, I think you're too early with that message, Walter Murata. Too early. The message is reset when the first message is reset when the curtains open, which means you're able to talk without it being your first message. Cryptic Cows. Hey, welcome back for 2 months. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Aneria. Hi everyone, you're all wonderful. Have a lot of fun. Say hi to Gregor for me. I have an extra early morning tomorrow. Well, sleep well, Aneria. Thank you for dropping by. Good to see you. Dak, you doing good?
Quit my job last week, Loj.
Well, that sounds like a bold move, but sounds like a good move. So congrats, Dak. I know it's not easy to just give up everything and stay at home.
Gregor, blah 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 blah. Keep biting to you, blah 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 blah.
Open door. Who when did you skedaddle into this bambusling stream, Gregor?
Oh my god!
Low door, close door, my oh my.
Yodo, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Welcome back. Just started streaming as well, Yoda, if that was your question. 12 minutes ago. No, 14 minutes ago I went live. Here's your first message.
Welcome to my short visit before I go to bed.
Thank you very much, Walter Murata. Thank you very much for popping in, and sleep well. Schlaf gut, gute Nacht. Oh, it always throws me off when I unpause the music, but the music's not starting, but it's just because I happened to pause it right when it stopped. Like when the song ended. I don't know. Also, this lighting is kind of weird, I understand. I've got like a very yellow tint going on over here. It's because it's too dark in this corner, and Exocomics lent me her desk lamp for today's stream.
Oh, what's this channel again? Load lurk.
Hey, Super Tux. 91 months. Welcome back. How are you doing? And Dak, I have another job lined up. I'm not just unemployed, by the way. Oh well, Dak, that's good. That's an even smarter, better move. You actually have a plan. That's one more plan than I have. Well, than I had when I essentially quit for a while. But I'm coming back. The plan is to come back, and also come back with a vengeance as well, with actually getting a book going as well at the same time. I was coming back going pretty well. Feeling a lot better than like I did a month ago. And I'm actually even thinking of, I'd like to get back into doing comics again, like loading artist comics. Maybe even starting next week. But don't hold me to that. I'm not sure. my brain is just all these alarm bells are ringing in my head right now, saying like, "What are you doing? Don't say these things. Don't make any promises." But I think next week will be the one. Next week will be the one. That quote doesn't exist anymore. Now I'm having no more looking back and at empty promises, broken promises. Now we are starting like with a fresh new slate of hyped up empty promises. New ones. Relative Martha, thank you for the 100 bits and for the 100 quacks. Hey Nitro. I love how Welter Marato was like, "Oh, I gotta go to bed," and then 5 minutes later, wah, wah, wah. Oh boy. Wait, quote. Oh lordy. Oh yeah. So he's covering. Gregor doing the equivalent of mass deleting tweets. He's covering his tracks. Yes, Dower. A little bit, yes. That's something I did in the recent weeks. Exactly. Hey, Big White Bear.
Congratulations on another stream. An amazing feat.
And congratulations to Live, whose book is on my bedside table waiting to be read when I have time off.
Hey, Big White Bear. Nice. Well, speaking of which, look at this. Look what I'm representing over here. Hey? Wearing my Detective Beans shirt in celebration of Exocomics' global minus UK release of her book. So I thought today of all days I will wear my Detective Beans shirt. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, the UK, it's like next month for the UK. Not sure why. Confusing. But oh well. And hey, Coma Code, how's the arm going? The arm bump. Okay. Oh yeah. Also, I think. Hold on. I think with the quotes are different. The quote system is different. I'll say right now. Chimera, congrats on the spider. Quote system is different. The quote system is now with my streamer bot, so it's like a local thing. It's not using Nightbot anymore. And I think I'm realizing one noticeable change is that I don't think you can call a quote just by a keyword. I think you have to call the quote by the number itself, which is a bit of a... Didn't really think about that. It's kind of annoying. But yes. I would like to find a way of showing the full list with all the numbers as well, so you can see exactly which numbers go to which quotes.
Oh no, my plant has turned into an energy drink.
I have a very busy, yes. Yeah. Okay, so because it kind of looks like I'm heading in the well, as far as the book is concerned, something more family friendly, let's say. I was looking at my quotes because I remember the quotes being kind of problematic before, and I thought, if I'm gonna start like being on the radar of like publishers that, you know, market to children, I wonder what they would think of the stream. And I had to look through the quote list, and oh my god, I was cringing hard. There were so many jizz quotes in there. Like, I know it spans over like multiple years, but then seeing it all condensed into just, you know, a droplet, it was quite eye-opening, to say the least. And that was already after I went through, like, the first time to try and get rid of the really problematic ones. So, yikes. The end of the jizz era, yes. Yes. But I think I was going through the quotes, and I'm not just like, there were a couple of quotes that were like good, but too spicy to keep. But a lot of them were not even that good either. I feel like the bar of the quotes need to be raised up. We're getting to like quantity over quality for a long time now. And while I would have just done it in Nightbot, there was no actual way of mass editing the list with Nightbot unless I went through each one individually. So that's why I changed over to the local quotes list. I had over 1,600 quotes, and now you don't even have 666? How many do I have? God, I can't. Jesus. Can't see. Oh, what? Copilot. Oh, what's the Copilot button's new? Hold on. Let me just show you what I'm looking at here. Oh, what? OBS Studio's disconnected. Uh-oh. Did the internet just die? Did my phone camera app thingy kill my internet just now? I was trying to pull up my camera phone thingy. No, wait. I think we're back. Oh, God. I think we're back now. We're back? Okay, I'm not sure why that just happened. I was trying to pull up my camera phone thing, and I don't know if that had anything to do with... Oops. No, that's still not working. Classic loading our stream. That still hasn't changed. The quotes may have changed. But everything breaking... That's never gonna go away. It's never gonna go away. Connecting to your computer. This is the same Wi-Fi network.
Good thing you didn't go with the Hitler did nothing wrong comic, when publishers are going to read your comics load sweat.
Yeah. Yes, even publishers aside, good thing I didn't go with that one. Because I think out of context, it could look pretty bad. Context is very important. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm trying to see the quote list, but there's this like gigantic lamp in the way of this screen here. I have to let me just rotate that lamp for a second. And quotes. Open with Notepad++. That doesn't tell me any. Oh wait, it does actually. How many do we have? We have 482 quotes in the list. 482. And I think most of them are now decent and worthy of their place. So what was your question, Yoyoto?
This looks like a sausage in a tuxedo. Whatever that means.
Quality quotes. Quality. Wait, now I'm thinking, wait, is that even the same list? I'm gonna have to change something there. I think that's a separate list that I will need to manually change. Oh, okay, no, okay, never mind. I gotta change over the... Forget I said anything. What I'm saying is boring. Let's see. Yoyoda, what was your question? I have a question about the Hatbot you have on your stream. Did you literally just create a new Twitch account, call it Hatbot, and then use it as a bot? Use that as a bot token, etc., or was that already an existing bot? Oh no, I just created a new Twitch account for the purpose of it being my dedicated bot. Yeah, it's just a regular Twitch account. So you can just do that? You mean like legally? I think. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think Twitch are aware of how people use accounts like that. I don't think Twitch are too bothered by, you know, people making too many accounts with all the spam accounts being made and like deleted on a daily basis. It's asking for the date of birth, though. I think I just made the Hatbot account as if it was me, but just with another name. I think, if I remember correctly, because it's just easier to remember my own birthday if it ever asks me for it. Must have done a find and delete search for jizz and got rid of 1,200 of them. Guitar Piper, that might have been smart. A smart way of doing it, but no, I went through each individual quote. I just went through the list, and if I had any hair left, I would have lost it reading through all those quotes. I remember I was sitting at the dining room table with the laptop. X Comics was in the kitchen, preparing dinner, and I was just like, hey Lee, listen to this one. Oh my god, listen to this quote. Jesus Christ. It's a blessing that none of those quotes came up as a, one of those full screen things after a raid. But yeah, I think you could have used an LLM to give you a sentiment analysis on the quotes. I don't want to hear what ChatGPT has to say about the person who would say all those things. But yeah, that was one thing. Oh, well, Ultramarta as well. You had a question as well. Is there a Draw Them Words today? Or may I go to sleep without missing one? What is the Draw Them Words at? Well, not quite there yet. So I think you're safe to go to sleep. And the stream's not going to go on for too long either. It'll go until lunch. Big White Bear, I'm having stupid issues with my PC, and thankfully I'm going to work soon. I can forget about it for a while and put some builds together so that I don't have to deal with the mishmash of hardware I'm using. Stupid issues with your PC. Huh. Yikes. Well, good luck with that, Big White Bear. I was going through some stupid issues with the PC before. Not with this one, thank goodness. This PC so far has been pretty fine. But I went through my old PC to get it ready for Lee's dad, because I gave Lee's dad my old computer, because the computer that he was running for God knows how long, it was like, I don't think it was even allowed, because it would be considered torture under the Geneva Convention or something. It is insanely slow. It was ridiculous. Took over like 15 minutes to just turn on, just to get to the desktop. It's brutal, especially when I was there trying to like help him like find a YouTube to MP3 downloader or something, and just every click was like, took minutes for each click. Anyway, I got my other computer ready for him, and it seemed to be going fine, but then there's like this weird problem where every X minutes, randomly, everything will just hang for like a few seconds and then continue. It's the strangest issue, and I don't really know what was going on there. But it wasn't happening quite often enough that it was like a major problem. Plus, even if it did hang, it's still a million times better than the computer he had before. So yeah, I don't know. But it was very frustrating because it's like, I don't know what's going wrong. I'm installing the latest graphic drivers, uninstalling the latest graphic drivers, dropping down to a earlier graphic driver. It's also so confusing. But yeah, Big White Bear, your problem is it's not even booting into Windows. Okay, well that sounds like a even bigger problem than the one I had. I'm not sure. Sounds like a headache. My brain's going numb just even trying to think about it. Oh, hey, Words Lego. Hello, hello. Welcome back. How are you doing? Wait, hold on. What? Okay, I was like, that, I'm pretty sure I deleted that quote. I like wholesome dick. But I see, you just said it yourself. Thank goodness. Also, again, the context for that quote mattered a lot because I was talking about Third Rock from the Sun, and I liked when Dick Solomon, the main character from the show, I liked it better when he was more wholesome instead of being like a jerk like he is in the later seasons. And that's what I was saying. But I don't think publishers are going to see it that way when they see that quote pop up, which is why I had to erase it. That's why. All right, well, have a good night, Weltramette. Schlaf gut. Words like you've traded your addiction to Satisfactory for an addiction to Jurassic World. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it so much. Is it Jurassic World 1 or 2? I think there's a second one, right? I'm not sure. And also Firefly, the hanging from time to time could be an issue with the RAM. Oh boy. I hate when there's anything to do with RAM being an issue, because I feel like if RAM, to me, I don't even know if this is true, but to me, if RAM is the issue, I feel like the only way to fix it is to just throw it out and buy a new stick of RAM. Because I don't even know if there's any sort of software setting somewhere that I can, like, fix RAM or defrag RAM or whatever the hell the wording is. RAM seems to be one of those things that is just, it either works or it doesn't. Didn't know there was a second one. Oh, you've been playing the first one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a second Jurassic World. Just to just to make your addiction even worse. Download more RAM. Downloadmoreram.com. I remember that website from like high school days. I wonder if it's the same website. Does Hatbot not do contextual search with the list? Doesn't seem to be, Chimera. Doesn't seem to be the case, which I didn't quite think about until now. Unfortunately. If there was a way I could make Nightbot, if I could import a list into Nightbot's quote system thing, I would totally do that. But I had a bunch of Googling around. Seems like the only way to edit Nightbot quotes is to go through and go, exclamation point, del quote 1, 2, 3, 4, and then del quote 1, 2, 3, 5. It would have taken forever. There's only 31 matches for Jizz in that old quote list. Well, see, that's the problem, because the Jizz, sometimes it's more subtle than that. Maybe I'm using different words. It's like a thesaurus, but just for that word. I had a text file. You just have to purge that and renumber it. I had a text file. Oh no, Chimera, I know I had the text file. But I couldn't upload the new text file to Nightbot, Chimera. I could see the whole quote list for sure. That's how I was like deleting the ones I didn't like. But there was no way, as far as I could see, to upload the new list of quotes to Nightbot. But if there is, then I would be very interested to do that instead. Yeah, it's a strange, unfortunate limitation. Zombo.com got upgraded to not run on Flash. Zombo. I don't think I even... What the hell is this? What the hell's that? I know Zoombinis. That's something from the 90s. Zombo. Wait, hold on. Do I dare?
Welcome to ZomboCom. This is ZomboCom. Welcome. This is ZomboCom. Welcome to ZomboCom. You can do anything at ZomboCom. Anything at all. The only limit is yourself. Zombocar. Welcome to Zombocar. This is Zombocar.
Okay.
Welcome.
All right.
Zombocar. This is Zombocar. Welcome. Yes, this is Zombocar. This is Zombocar, and welcome to you who have come to Zombocar.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that. Yes. Whew. I was panicked there. I wasn't sure what was about to appear. I don't. So is that from like the 90s or something? I'm not sure if I ever remember seeing that website before. Oh my god, Nightbot is still giving good quotes. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to remove that. Forgot about the automatic quote timer thing. Hold on. But I know. It's like, it's... I really didn't want to shine a spotlight on it because I know people don't like change and people don't like, you know, what, it's not really quite selling out, but it's, you know, it's like, what's it called? Getting less spicy.
When life hands you an egg, make lemonade.
But I feel like this had to change. Timers, here we go. No time, here we go. And a code. Here we go. Okay. Censorship. Yeah, nobody likes censorship. But I would rather censor the quotes than to potentially get canceled, get my book deal canceled or something with the publishers because they see me talking about jizz a million times on the streams. Is Gregor's new agent whipping the fun out of him? Yeah, she doesn't even know about. She doesn't know how troublesome some of my past is when it comes to these streams. So I'm doing my bit to preemptively avoid any awkward confrontation. Let's see. But yeah. Because I think that's kind of where I want to go. I want to kind of seeing Exocomics with the Detective Bean stuff. It's been very inspirational, and I've been writing my own story to make a graphic novel out of, and it's been going well. I've actually written 25 pages, A4 pages, 25 A4 pages, single line spacing. And it's just the outline as well. It's just because I'm not actually writing the book. I'm not writing a book. I'm just writing like, and then this happens, and then she looks over there, and then this happens, and then, you know, you change over here, and that happens, and basically just like saying what I'm actually going to be drawing. And I recently finished it. And well, by finishing it, I mean like I've written the beginning, I've written the middle, and I've written the end, and they've all kind of bridged together, which is nice. It actually makes sense, which is even nicer. It's the longest thing I've written in, I think, in my whole life. I don't think anything in high school was even that long. But man, I wish I could go back in time and just give that to my younger high school self for English class or something. Ah. But yeah, thank you. I'm very proud of it so far. And I showed Lee an earlier draft, and she seems to really like it. And I'm going to move ahead with it. I'm going to finish writing the whole pitch, which includes, like, I have to draw a cover art to grab the publisher's attention. And then I have to include the story that I've written. And then I have to include, like, a page about me and who I am and how little I talk about jizz on stream. And then I have to do a page about... Oh, and then also do some sample pages as well, which I haven't done. There's a lot of things to do. Hey, Texan. 12 months. 1 full year.
1 full year. What a time to be alive, load. Wow.
Sounds so sarcastic. Texan, thank you very much for the full year. Goodness me. Welcome back. Strike, does that mean you can now put your 25 pages into AI and it'll make a shitty visual novel? That is tempting. As tempting as it is, I am worried that, like, anything you tell AI gets kind of, like, used in its own database, right? I mean, I have, in the past, whenever I've, like, tried to talk to AI for, like, ideas and whatnot, I'm always saying, hey, ChatGPT, this is just between you and me, right? Keep this a secret. Although I feel like by saying something like that, you automatically get put on a list or something. But yeah, I'm worried that if I say anything too specifically to AI, it's going to be like just passed on to the next person. And now that I'm 25 pages into this thing, I'm incredibly worried about someone beating me to this idea before me. Or even worse, if this idea's already been done. Because I mean, I haven't seen every movie or read every graphic novel to do with this theme. Oh yeah. God. Really hope it's original. Or at least original enough. Hey, Texan. You started streaming while I was still in class? And so when you saw the Discord notification, you immediately dropped everything and ran over to your computer? Well, I appreciate the dedication. Sorry about the timing, though. Gregor writing a cover letter for the publisher, but it's like that SpongeBob scene where he only writes the in calligraphy, except it's only jizz in calligraphy. Are these A4 pages of text and comic panels or something else, or would that be telling? Oh, so yeah, words Lego. So the 25 pages that I've that I'm writing, when I say I've written 25 pages, I'm saying that's just the outline. It's not actually going to be used in the book at all as text. The book itself is going to be like, oh, it just got really dark all of a sudden. It's going to be like, you know, just like a full-on graphic novel sort of thing. The text I'm writing is just basically telling the publishers what it's going to be like what the story is, beat for beat. And then I'll be using that to guide me on what to draw, basically. But yeah, it's gonna be a full comic thing. I don't really like. Yeah, sure. Oh, hold on. Lee's publisher sent her these as like successful example books and stuff. You know, Bad Guys, you know, it's been made into a movie recently. But I don't. It's like not really a comic. It's like each page is almost just like its own panel. I mean, sometimes there's panels, but a lot of it is just kind of like a lot of writing with different fonts and stuff, and also it's black and white. So it's not going to be like this. I don't really like that. Same with this one. This is also like a lot of text. Yeah, I'm not into that. I like to have just actual comic panels, speech bubbles, all that stuff. Yeah. And that one's also black and white. And the paper quality is bad too. I don't like that paper. It feels so cheap. Anyway. Hey, what's on your face? Ask the power to check if my story is original. It's a good idea, Comic Code. Not a bad idea at all.
It's hard to be hot.
I'm hoping that my agent will just be able to tell me if she thinks it sounds original or not. Hey, Totes Cokes. What's on your face? You didn't like the Bad Guys movie? I thought it was alright. I liked it. I mean, I don't really remember too much of it, but I thought it was done well. And I really liked the visual style. I thought it was cool, especially when you see what it was based off. Because I mean, other than the title, which I'm not sure if this is the original title, I think it is. Like the logo, I like the logo. The art style is like completely different. Like they've like really they did a really good job like turning this into like a is it DreamWorks? I don't know. But into like a high budget CG good looking movie. I'm not even sure how similar it is to the movie itself story-wise. I know there's some scenes that are similar, like this one. And I remember this part being in the movie. Something being in the cat being in the tree. But it looks totally different. Let's see. Does Lee see a movie in her career? Yoda? I don't know. I'm not sure. That would be pretty cool, though. I said that I don't know. I'm not sure in such a suspicious way as if like I can't legally say anything, but nothing like that. There is nothing as far as I know, unless she's keeping secrets from me at the moment being talked about. But I mean, I could see a Detective Beans movie or TV show in the future. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe a show. Each episode being a different case. That'd be awesome. Do you keep rights to the characters if you sign a contract with a publisher? Yes. I guess it depends on the contract, but I think from what I remember from reading Exacomics' contract with her publishers, I think actually no, I have no idea. I'm getting confused. I think I'm getting confused with remembering what the Webtoons contract was or something. I think they have like
you know
the first
what I
right.
hate? Surprises. Specifically not telling the mods beforehand that there's going to be a stream. Boo-hiss.
Sorry, Dry Erase Girl. I know, I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream today after all. Anyway, I was like sitting in this chair and I was like, oh gosh. I was worried about, I don't know, I was torn if I should stream today or not. Because on the one hand, I'd like to, pop in and say hello and talk to you guys. But on the other hand, I feel like maybe I should be coming back with like actually drawing a comic or something instead of just just nothing. But in the end, Exacomics convinced me that better to stream something than nothing. So it was really like the last minute decision. How are you doing, Dry Erase Girl? What's on your face? I'd rather create a TV series than a movie. I'd hate to cram everything into an hour or two. Yeah. I guess it depends on what the story is. That would be the dream for me, actually. That would be my dream. To make a graphic novel and then have it be turned into a movie, like a CG movie. Like DreamWorks movie or something. Not Pixar. I don't think Pixar even do movies based off other properties, right? I think Pixar movies, they're always their own thing. But DreamWorks, that'd be awesome. Hell, even Illumination. I'd go with them too. Dry Erase Girl, I'm just whining because I just turned my PC off. Well, live and learn. Keep your PC on 24/7. You never know. Actually, some people do that, huh? Some people even just leave it in standby. I don't know what's even. I don't even know what's better to shut it down completely or to keep it standby. I mean, laptops. Everyone always just keeps them standby. They just close the lid. I think it's different for PCs, and plus, it's more power usage. I don't know. DreamWorks made the Bad Guys movie. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought visually it looked really good. Am I familiar with Lupin the Third? The movie was really heavily inspired by Lupin. The only Lupin I know is Professor Lupin from Harry Potter. I don't know Lupin the Third or the first or the second. Not sure what that is. Subtux is the one who told me to always put it in sleep mode instead of hibernate or shutting it down. Huh. By standby, do you mean sleep? Oh yes, I mean sleep, yeah. Maybe I should start. Oh, I remember now. I remember why. I did try to start sleeping my computer instead of shutting it down. I'll say good morning, Akubo, just so he messages. How you doing? But then I stopped because every morning I'd wake up and my computer was on. Like, why did it turn on by itself? Like, when did it turn on? What's happening? Turns out, it was my controller, my Xbox controller, was like waking up my PC randomly from time to time, and I figured out like how to turn that off. There was some sort of this story would be a lot more satisfying if I remembered how I fixed it. But there was some sort of setting where it's like I turned off like do not wake on connection or something like that. Because I think there's a feature where like if you just turn on the controller, it'll turn on the console and the TV and everything. And I think that feature, if you turn it off, if you don't turn it off for the PC, it can just keep turning on your PC. By itself, I guess, whenever the Bluetooth kicks in. I'm not sure. PCs these days turn on in seconds, so why not turn them completely off? Rainru? I don't know what kind of PC you have, but my PC, I mean, my PC is pretty good, I would say, but even then it takes at least like at least a minute or two, which just doesn't sound like a big deal. But it could be faster. Lupin the Third was an anime. The movie Castle of Cagliostro is the most famous thing with it since it was directed by Miyazaki. Oh, never heard of it. So you're saying that the Bad Guys movie's story is heavily inspired by Lupin the Third? I'm thinking back to the Odd Ones Out Netflix show. Didn't love it, but I feel like you'd create something awesome. Well, thank you. What's on your face? I haven't seen it myself. I can't watch the Odd Ones Out show. Isn't it called Oddballs? I think. I can't watch it. It would fill me with too much jealousy. I would lose years off my life. Macs are horrible for it. I have to unplug my mouse, otherwise a tiny vibration in the house will move the cursor and wake it up. Oh, really? Huh. I guess I never even thought of, like, never even considered that issue because every Mac I've ever seen has been a laptop of some kind. Oh, the Bad Guys movie wasn't inspired by Lupin the Third's by the story, mainly the art style and animation. There are several scenes and poses characters do that are shot for shot from Lupin the Third. The story is completely its own thing. Oh, I see. Interesting. shot for shot same poses. That's a strange thing. It's a strange thing to even like be accused of, because DreamWorks is so good at what they do already. It would be surprising if they had to like resort to tracing something else. And the art style of Bad Guys, the thing I remember liking about it, I like how a lot of 3D movies these days kind of incorporate 2D elements. So it's not just 3D. There's also like, I don't know, it just feels like there's a lot more artsy line art going on top of the 3D. Everything just feels a lot more artistic these days, and not just like realistically rendered. Like, oh, you can see every individual hair on this cat or something. Strike. Kind of looks like a spider web or something. What is that? Oh, it's just a gap in the door. Bobo Banga, not even accusing. The stuff they take from Lupin is iconic enough for me to consider homage. It's equivalent to having a character do a pose from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, if you're familiar with that. I am vaguely familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Tell Lee to go to ALA in Philadelphia and autograph copies of her book next summer. Is that ALA? That's the American Library Association? Is that what it is? I mean, Lee would be completely hands-on down for signing, doing like a world tour signing thing. That'd be awesome. Yeah, like if her publishers like paid for her flights, that would be cool. +1, obviously, for me. That's the deal. That's the only way she'll go. I'm saying this for her. I'm speaking for Lee at this point. She will only go on a world tour if there is a +1 provided from me as well. First class, obviously. Exocomics doesn't mind flying coach or whatever, but for me, you know, I've got standards. I'm the special guest. Oh no, Chimera, you've Chimera, what have you done? You found my secret old quote command. How dare you? Oh God. I knew I should have just deleted it. Oh God. Whoops, sorry. I hope this isn't making much sound. I've been like fidgeting with this post-it note thing. Can you hear this? Oh no, good, you can't. What's on your face? I've been watching a lot of great animated content lately. I've just finished Blood of Zeus, and now I'm watching Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. I don't know either of those things. I mean, obviously I know Tomb Raider, but I don't know that there was a show made out of it. I'm keen to, I want to watch the, what's it called? The Lonely Robot? Is that what it's called? The Lonely Robot? That's supposed to be quite good, apparently. I think it's DreamWorks, I think. Keen to see that. I feel like it's going to make me cry. Because it kind of has that vibe of... You know those Overwatch shorts? The Overwatch videos and stuff? The one where they introduce Bastion the robot? And it's like, I don't know, it's like 2 minutes long or something, and it's like Bastion is in the forest and there's like a bird or something. And even that made me cry. And that was just an Overwatch commercial. Oh, Wild Robot. What did I say? Lonely Robot? The Wild Robot. Yeah, I'm keen to see that. Love, Death, Robots? That's the show, right? I think I started watching that, but I wasn't really into it. I forget why. You liked Wild Robot a lot? Nice. Fair warning, Wild Robot has dialogue. A lot of people thought it'd be silent the whole time. Why is that? Why is that a warning? I kind of just assumed that there would be some sort of dialogue. I'm kind of picturing it to be like WALL-E or something, where like a lot of it is quiet, and then suddenly they meet something that speaks. I watched Inside Out 2 recently. I liked it. I mean, not as good as the first one, I feel, but it's just because I feel like the first one, just it being such a fresh concept, was interesting in its own right. The sequel felt a lot smaller, I guess because it only takes place over like a weekend. But yeah, I still enjoyed it, and especially the anxiety scenes. Like, I don't want to say any spoilers or anything, but that if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But when anxiety is at the control panel, I thought that was done really well. Oh, something is wrong with the stream, Chimera? Firefly, the audio and video are out of sync for me, so something might be up a little. Firefly, have you tried to refresh? I feel like sometimes that is the way to fix the out of syncness. I don't think there is any. Seems to be fine on my end. Bobo Bunga. Wild Robot was a good kids movie, but too twee for your cynical heart. But it clearly had a lot of passion put into it. Nice. Well, I'm keen to see it, especially because it's from DreamWorks, and I feel like DreamWorks has kind of a reputation for making not so touching movies. Like, even from just like the poster alone, I would have assumed the Wild Robot was a Pixar thing rather than a DreamWorks thing. Doesn't have like a goofy character on the front with like this kind of expression or something. So I am keen to see that. I'm for sure gonna cry, I bet. They've had a few really good ones, like Megamind. Oh, that's a movie that I feel like whenever anyone mentions it, people say that they liked it, but I feel like Megamind is not very I don't know, just didn't feel like it was very iconic. Although I do remember enjoying it myself. I just you don't really see much of it around. What am I doing here? Let me just do. How do I best see this? DreamWorks animation movie. Yeah, I guess this is Is this ordered by something? God, there's a lot of forgettable stuff in this list. Rise of the Guardians. Okay, this is 2012. Okay, I don't know what that is. Flushed Away, I remember being good. Haven't seen Prince of Egypt. Madagascar 3. Oh, these are some terrible posters that Google is picking out here. Kung Fu Panda 4, haven't seen. Sinbad, haven't seen. Home, haven't seen. Curse of the Were-Rabbit, haven't seen, but I assume it's good. Wallace and Gromit is always good. Shark Tale is not good from what I remember. I feel like Shark Tale was definitely around the time where DreamWorks just felt like the bad attempt at copying Pixar studio. Like Finding Nemo, and then Shark Tale, and ooh. And then there's like Bug's Life, and then there's Ants, ooh. But Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, damn, that was good. That was really good. I would never in a million years have thought the Puss in Boots movie sequel would make me teary-eyed. Would have me on the edge of my seat. Weren't those complete coincidences? They didn't copy each other? They were created by chance? Really? The Shark Tale and the Finding Nemo? I guess there's... I wonder if I mean, movies like this do take a long time to make, so it's not like Finding Nemo comes out and then like half a year later the Shark Tale thing comes out. I hate seeing this guy's face, the Shark Tale Will Smith face. Ugh. I know there was something coincidental about Ants and Bugs Life coming out around the same time. I think I remember hearing some trivia where like, oh man, I don't remember enough to make this interesting, but someone was like threatening someone about something. And then the threat was that they would release ants closer to Bugs Life to try and spite Pixar or something. Was it Woody Allen? Anyway, now I'm curious. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Today I learned it was no coincidence Ants was released a month before Bugs Life. Pixar had been working on Bugs Life for much longer. Ants was made by a former Disney employee who didn't leave on good terms. He sped up the production, admitting his intentions were to battle Disney. Top comment. Former Disney employee makes it sound like a low-level animated story guy from Disney. But it was actually one of the guys who founded the studio. Interesting stuff. I knew there was something there. I knew it was something like malicious. But it kind of backfired on them because Ants wasn't very good anyway. I think partly because they looked scary as hell. Remember what ants look like? Look at these faces. Like, honestly. What kid is going to go and buy an ants doll when it looks like this? Terrifying. But regardless, where was I? Puss in Boots Last Wish. Excellent. Bad Guys. Decent. Haven't seen this horse movie. Haven't seen Trolls. Obviously, I've seen B movie. Obviously, the best one on the list. More horse movies. Teenage Kraken, Peabody Sherman, Boss Baby. Haven't seen any of those. Madagascar. I liked it. Megamind. I liked it. Orion and the Dark. This came out? I don't even... Oh, this came out this year on Netflix. Never even heard of it. Is it out? I'm not interested. It just says 2024. The Croods. El Dorado. Shrek. I mean, Shrek 1 and 2 are good. Monsters vs. Aliens? What's that? Haven't seen. Is it good? 2009. Man, I thought that would have come out more recent than that. Abominable. Haven't seen. Oh, they do the How to Train Your Dragon. But there's like, how many of them are there now? Like 4 of them? 3 or 4. Over the Hedge. Penguins of Madagascar. Chicken Run. Captain Underpants. I am very curious. What is this? What is the ordering of this list? It's so random. Like, why is Rise of the Guardians? Rise of the Guardians, of all things, to be the first one, and Kung Fu Panda is the last one? What order is this? I think it's just completely random. Over the Hedge was underrated? I think so. I mean, then again, I liked it a lot. I was a lot younger then. But I remember, I think, what's it, Ben Folds? Ben Folds 5? Family of One? The song? Got to my heart. I think I got teary and Over the Hedge. Abominable was cute, and I love the How to Train Your Dragon series. Abominable. Never seen. Oh, whoops! I just realized. Just because it says Netflix doesn't mean it was a Netflix movie. It's just that you can see it on Netflix. I see. I see. Rise of the Guardians is my favorite. You hush. I thought you hust was like a insult. You hust. You uncultured hust. Rise of the Guardians. I don't know, but maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. But it's like so far from anything that would ever interest me. And Turbo. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Why was I looking at this list? King of Nothing. Jeffrey Katzenberg founded DreamWorks after being denied ad promotion, or is it being denied a promotion, and then was abruptly fired after. Yikes. It's weird when the founders of companies can get fired. Now let's see the Pixar movies. Wait, how come it's not the same sort of list? I don't want genres. Come on. Oh man, Google, please be consistent. I want just a list of everything. Christ. How can I do this? I guess I could just do it right here. Christ. Inside Ad 2. Onward, I think, was underrated. I guess because it came out during COVID. Came out on Disney Plus. But I had a lot of fun with Onward. I mean, it wasn't like one of the greats. It wasn't like Finding Nemo or something, but it was good. I really liked it. I think I shed at least one tear. Luca was good too. I don't really remember too much of it, but I liked it. Yeah, Toy Story 2, obviously great. Elemental, I haven't seen. Looks terrible. Lightyear, did not like that at all. Lightyear, more like did not like year. Well, it also didn't help that I was sick when I watched Lightyear, but just didn't care for it. Coco is really good, and this is the worst poster I've ever seen for Coco. Honestly, where are these posters from? They're awful. Coco's really good. Underrated. I feel like people don't praise Coco enough. Also made me cry. Toy Story lost you at 3? What's on your face? I feel like 3 was kind of derivative, or a little too similar to something. I can't remember now. But I still liked it a lot. I thought Toy Story 4 was the unnecessary one. Miss Shart, 12 months.
OMG, a whole year? Imagine all the worthwhile things I could have bought with this. Less than 3.
Yep. All the thing. Like a full year's sub in advance. That's what you could have done, Miss Shart. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Coco was great, Chimera. And this is the perfect time of year to rewatch it. Why is it the perfect... Oh, is it because of the Halloween angle? Are they doing Toy Story 5? I think they are, yes. Toy Story 3 was when Disney forced Pixar to start selling out. I think I remember reading some trivia about... Because back then, sequels were always something that Disney pushed to like home video, straight to video. Like all the Aladdin sequels, Lion King 2 and like Lion King 1.5. Do you remember those? All Snow White 2, Little Mermaid 2. Disney kept pushing all these like sequels and stuff, but they were always like straight to video and just had this real like kind of like cheap vibe to them. And I remember reading somewhere that that Disney wanted Pixar to release Toy Story 2 in a similar fashion, but Pixar were adamant that it should be its own full theatrical release. And like, thank goodness that they did, because I thought Toy Story 2 was, I mean, some people like it even more than the first one. You think Dia de los Muertos, I don't know how to pronounce it, is the day after Halloween? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So it's actually even chronologically relevant to Halloween. I thought it was just because of all the skulls and stuff. Have I seen the concept art for Toy Story 5? It's hysterical. There's concept art for Toy Story 5? Why, what does that look like? Toy Story 5. Oh, yes, this thing. I have seen this. Wait, hold on. This? So it's like the kid is on the iPad ignoring all the toys. I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting take. A very modern, of its time take. Hey, Honest Gamer, how you doing? And I am kind of curious to see what they'll do with this, because it is true, I feel, that a lot of kids these days, always glued to their screens, not not buying enough Pixar dolls. I think that they're just doing this so they can sell more toys. It's going to be something like, every time you play an iPad instead of your toys, you know, the toys get sad, and you don't want to do that. You need to buy all of them. Free them from their shop prisons. I could see it. Disney likes to buy up great things and then ruin them. We're lucky it took them so long to micromanage Pixar. I'd say that still, I mean, even though I feel like there was a lot of more sequels in Pixar's catalog these days, I think it's still quality, except for Elemental. Turning Red was okay, I guess. Actually, Turning Red felt more like a DreamWorks movie. It was alright. Bug's Life, I remember being good. Brave, I don't really remember much, but Dry Erase Girl, you said you liked Brave a lot. I don't remember much of Brave at all. In fact, anytime that the bear angle gets brought up, I don't want to say exactly what the bear thing is, because in case it's a spoiler, I'm always like, oh yeah, that's like, there's like a whole bear thing with this movie. Every time I think of Brave, I just think of her with the hair and the bow and arrow and not wanting to be a princess. Honest Gamer, may I get your opinion on something I'm working on? Some art thingy? You're working on something art related you want my opinion on? I think you'd be better off to post it in the art gallery channel in the Discord, and I may take a look at it there later. Noob Inside, another loading art stream this month. We are eating good. I know, I spoil you guys with 2+ streams a month. How are you doing? The Good Dinosaur I have not seen. I hear it's meh. I'm not sure. I don't really like movies that feature a kid or like a baby or a child, or like the kid stuff. I didn't like it in remember Ice Age 1? Remember the first Ice Age? It was all about saving that human baby. God, what an ugly baby, right? Do you remember that baby? I don't really like it. Yeah, something about that trope of like the uncontrollable baby thing I don't like. Gregor hates kids. Unless they buy my book in the future. Also, yeah, I can't believe we haven't even reached Ratatouille yet with this top Pixar picks. Toy Story 4, I don't really remember at all, but I think I'm more interested in Toy Story 5 than I am Toy Story 4 because from what I remember, Toy Story 4 just felt like a random detour. There's like a circus or something, and then they're in a antique store, and then there's like a spork. I forget what the point of Toy Story 4 was. But Toy Story 5 seems like it goes back to something more about like kids and their toys and their relationship with the toys, which is more interesting, I think. Incredibles 2, I have not seen the sequel. I like the first one, but I don't know. Toy Story 3, yeah. Soul, really good. I like Soul a lot. In fact, X Comics and I, we rewatched Soul just recently. And yeah, made me cry all over again. Soul is good. But I still can't get over how weird the barber guy looks. His face. It looks like they gave a baby steroids. It's let me see if I can find. Oops. I don't like what the barber shop guy looks like. I think his head looks tiny. Wait, let me see if there's a good screenshot I can grab. One sec. I mean, there's not. I mean, there's a bit. It's just a very small head or something. There's something. It just really weirds me out every time I see him in the movie. I mean, I know all the characters have very like stylized proportions, but the barber always trips me up. Not sure. But regardless, good movie anyway. Let's see. Oh, Texan, my second class is starting, and I'm sure it'll be going past lunch for you, so I'll head out. Thanks for streaming. Hope the rest of it goes well. See you around. Well, Texan, thank you again very much for the resub and for dropping by. And have a good class. Have a good lesson. See you next time. Imagine him without the beard. The beard makes his face look small. Yeah, there's something strange about it. Good Dinosaur is a really special film. There's not a single movie more people have seen while remembering so little. Oof. Up. Up is really good. Although, Up, I don't really remember the second half of it. Whenever I think of Up, I think of the beginning. The first 10 minutes makes me bawl my eyes out. The prelude, I guess you could say. Oh man, just even remembering it now makes me sad. God. And then of course, like the balloons in the house and stuff. I remember that. But after that, what happens after that, and then the villain and stuff like that, I don't really remember much. I don't really like when there's like an action climax at the end, which is the case for like pretty much every movie ever. But I never really care for Act 3 in movies. Yeah, they have like, there's like a dogfight, planes with the dogs as pilots, and then, yeah, I don't really like the action-y parts. What else we got here? Ratatouille! One of my favorites of all time. Ratatouille's so good. I love Ratatouille. I think one of the reasons why I like Ratatouille so much, well, not only is it great in every single way, and artistically, and like metaphorically, and comedically, all of this stuff is good. I also like that the climactic ending isn't so actiony. I mean, there is like a bit of a chase, and there's a bit of a intensity, which is nice, but it's not like, I don't know. It's not too... It's not even that I'm against violence. I'm not against violence, but for some reason, when it becomes like I don't know how to describe it. But I thought Ratatouille was like the perfect movie, I'd say. Finding Dory ironically, I remember very little of it. Hey! Because of Dory's bad memory. I remember it being enjoyable. I remember the octopus being great. Apparently the octopus took like forever to animate because of how complicated it was. Monsters University as well, same. I put these two movies could be the same thing for me. As far as like what I got out of it. I enjoyed it, but I don't really remember much. And these are all shorts. I have not seen Cars 3. I've seen Cars 1. Monsters Inc. Great. Great movie. Toy Story, obviously great. And then a bunch of shorts. And then finding... What is this list? What is this order? Top Pixar picks. They're putting Loop, the 9-minute short called Loop, before Finding Nemo? Before WALL-E? I don't know. I don't understand. Big Hero 6. Hey, that's actually... Wait, no. Big Hero 6 is Disney, isn't it? Wait, is Big Hero 6 Pixar? Pretty sure Big Hero 6 is a Disney one, right? Noob Inside Toy Story is from 95. Crazy, right? The technology that they had to work with back then makes you appreciate the movie all the more. I have not seen 10% of the movies discussed so far, and I like animated movies. Strike. There, really? Which ones haven't you seen? The Incredibles back here? Piper, that's a good short. Also made me cry. Basically, if I think made me cry is the default. I'd probably have to be telling you when it doesn't make me cry. That would make it easier. Yeah, these are Disney movies, not Pixar. What the hell's going on? Are you even worth knowing if you haven't randomly shouted, "Put that thing back where it came from," or "So help me" before? I don't know what you... Sounds familiar. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Is that from Monsters, Inc.? Is it Monsters, Inc. quote? Are they talking about the kid? Oh! Speaking of hating children and babies and stuff in movies, Monsters, Inc. is actually not one of those movies. I thought the kid in Monsters, Inc. was really cute. And I like her role in the storyline and all that. So yeah, I take back what I said when it comes to Monsters, Inc. Lava is a really nice short. Oh, the volcanoes. Yeah, I think so. Can't really remember too much. Well, this is a pointless list now that's got Disney movies in it. Turning Red is a musical? Is it? I don't remember that. Yoda, can we make you cry, Gregor? Can chat make you cry? I can't cry. I don't really cry about things that are like... I don't know. I find myself... I can cry really easily when it comes to a movie. Or even a commercial, if it hits me just right. But when it comes to things actually being in my life, like about me, or I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I just don't get as emotional. I think the last time I cried about something that happened in my own life was probably because of Lati passing, my cat Lati. I think that was the last time that I would have cried about something in real life. Otherwise, I am laughing on like a weekly basis on just random movies and things. Even an episode of Cheers can get me a little bit. Can get me worked up just a tiny bit. I mean, I won't be dripping tears, but I mean, I'd have to like, dry my eyes a little bit. Just emotional. Happy tears, sad tears, just emotional tears. It depends. Bittersweet tears, I'm not sure. Also, Dry Raisgal, speaking of things making us cry, I finished a webtoon last night that had a bonus chapter from the pet cat's point of view and how he had crossed paths with both of the main characters and even helped bring them together. I ugly cried. That is definitely, especially if it's cat related. If it's anything to do with cats, I am already halfway to tears. You said you haven't read a ton of manga, but how about anime? Neither with anime. I have. When I was younger, I think I watched some Naruto, and a little bit of Bleach and Death Note, just like all the mainstream stuff. I dabbled, but I didn't really get into it too much. I think the most recently, like most anime manga stuff that I've enjoyed has been Yotsuba. Still haven't finished Yotsuba, but I've been reading a bunch of it. Oh, and I recently started rewatching Azumanga Daioh with Hexa Comics. It's like one of her favorite shows. Illumination. Despicable Me 4. Man, look at those colors. They are so crunched. They're really going in as far as they can with the, what's it called? The orange and blue combination. It's a very classic combo of colors for a movie poster. Migration. Oh yeah, that came and went, huh? I haven't heard anything about it. I remember seeing a poster for it, but I haven't seen it. Minions, haven't seen Minions. Rise of Gru. Oh lordy. I've seen Despicable Me 1. I've seen the first one. I've also seen the first Secret Life of Pets. I have not seen the Mario Brothers movie. But man, that is a cool poster. So colorful. Quiet Artist. One time I watched one of those Dodo videos about like a stray cat getting rescued or some shit, and it was really sweet. And it just unleashed a gate of tears for me. I just kept watching more videos and crying and could not stop. Yeah, you mean those videos like where it's like this person finds an abandoned cat behind a dumpster and then take him in, and there's a montage of earning their trust and cleaning them from the fleas and stuff, and then feeding them, and then at the end it's like they're older and they have more fur and they're playing with the other pet. Classic. Yeah, those videos always get me as well. Also, Toskos, you're off. Board game night. Hey, nice. Well, enjoy. Enjoy. Also, if you're still here, what kind of board games? But get going if you're... I don't want to make you late. Where it's like, as long as you don't ask, why are they filming? Yeah. I used to ask that question a lot more in the past, but now I feel like it's so easy to film something, and so many people have like a TikTok account or something, like it's just so easy for a casual person to make a video and post it nowadays that I feel like people are just so much more likely to just start filming anything just in case it becomes like something worth filming. Whereas back in the day when it required more technical know-how and then you'd have to like upload it to your PC and then edit it in Adobe Premiere and then export it as a MOV file or whatever and then upload it to youtube.com, and that I feel like more planning went into it somehow. But now it's just so casual to start filming that and editing and stuff that I like to believe it's real. Of course, there are some people who think like, I mean, there are sometimes, not to like turn this into a depressing reality sort of thing, but I am aware that there is a possibility that some channels and things purposefully put animals in the situation to begin with, only to then rescue them from that situation. So I feel like you can tell. Sometimes it feels like this feels way too convenient for a video. But some of the ones where there's just like, I mean, there's a lot of like abandoned cats and pets and stuff out there that need flea treatments and stuff. I feel like that it would be weird if they like purposefully abandon a cat and purposefully like put fleas on their heads, only to then later rescue them, when there's so many cats that are in that position anyway, you know? But it's the ones where it's like, oh, their head is trapped in a bucket or something. You know, that I feel like is more suspicious, unfortunately. But maybe I'm just being pessimistic. Also, Bubba Super Mario Brothers is the safest movie I've ever seen. I had more fun watching the original with Bob Hoskins. Oh, with is that with the real people? The scary one from like the 80s or 90s or something? It does seem like a very safe movie, though. I can't imagine the Super Mario Brothers movie being controversial in any way. But, I mean, it is Super Mario Brothers. Like, I wouldn't really expect much more from a movie based on that property. Looks good, though, at least. The visuals look really colorful. Feels like it could give you diabetes or something just watching it. Oh, Dry Erase Go. Back to the It's a Musical comment. They were referring to the scene in Monsters, Inc. where Mike Wazowski is shouting at Sully to put that thing back where it came from, or so help me, referring to the kid, but some co-workers walk by and Mike backtracks and says, it's a musical. Oh, right. That does sound vaguely familiar. I see. So it was Monsters, Inc., not Turning Red. I see. Although, but when I said that Turning Red is a musical, apparently, it's because they put it here. See, Pixar musicals, Turning Red. That's what confused me here. Not sure why. Are these all the Illumination movies? No, that can't be right, because there's a Secret Life of Pets 2. Oh, no, there it is. There's a Sing 2. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, maybe these are all the movies. Also, hey, Psychomanity. Sorry, I just saw your message now. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Did I see that Doom Eternal is free on Prime Gaming Twitch? Oh, is it? Nice. I don't have Prime at all, but hey, if you have Prime, Amazon Prime Gaming, whatever the hell it's called, you can get Doom Eternal. And you can also get a free monthly sub that you can use on any channel, including this one. Wink, wink. The Lorax was a fantastic book and a terrible movie. The only thing I remember about the Lorax is I'm pretty sure when that movie came out, didn't like some car company use the Lorax in their branding or the commercial to something? Also, hey, Mustafa, thank you very much for subbing with that Prime. Excellent. Maybe I should be reminding people about their free Prime sub more often. Because if you forget to use it, it's gone. And Amazon don't want you to remember. That's why they make you do it manually every time. You don't get to automatically resub with the Twitch Prime. Well, thank you, Mustafa. I forget, is Mustafa the way I pronounce your name? Just wanted to support you. Been following you for some time. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And hey, Mustafa, now that you're a sub, if you join the Discord server, you have access to all the bonus panels and plucked up comics, which are exclusive to subs and patrons. So you've got a month to enjoy that stuff. As I was saying, oh yeah, the Lorax, yeah. Didn't some car company use the Lorax as a way of like, their cars are so environmentally conscious? It felt like it kind of was like a slap in the face for everything that the Lorax represents, right? Man, it's so dark all of a sudden in this room, right? I feel like I'm blending into the dark mode Google. Also, Sakamanity, you're doing terribly. My laptop bricked itself out of nowhere, so I had to get a new one, and I've been wanting to draw so bad this week, and I can't. I also am dealing with a lot of school BS. Oh dear. That sucks. Is the bricked laptop also interfering with your school stuff? That double sucks. How did it brick itself? And by brick itself, what do you mean? Like, it doesn't even turn on? No power? Not turning on at all? Weird. And I guess it's not under warranty anymore? I feel like that stuff never happens while it's on warranty. That sucks. Sorry to hear that, Psychomanity. The Lorax is epic because Danny DeVito voiced the English Lorax and the Italian. He had Italian lessons. What did the Italians think of it? Did he do a good job? This car is Lorax approved was literally a joke they make in the movie? Oh, really? I haven't actually seen it. Mazda used the Lorax for the SUV ads. Ah, okay, it was Mazda. Oh, what is the song? Wait, song checker. Why is the song checker not running? Oh, wait, hold on. Why is the song checker not working? This song. Hold on. Hold on. Song. There you go. Try it now, Yoyoto. Should be running now. I'm not sure why it wasn't working. But the song is, I mean, I can't even pronounce it. Gymnopedy, #1. By Eric Satie. Seishi? Seti? It's a very sad song. Probably not the best song to play during a stream. It not only is it a sad song, but it's a sleepy song. I'm gonna change it. It's making me sleepy too. And it's middle of the day here. So I can't even imagine listening to that song when it's, I don't know, 1 a.m. or something over there for you guys. Psychomanity, I gotta do all my schoolwork on this crummy little laptop I had back in high school. That's so slow running anything. Oh dear. I hope you get your new laptop sorted soon, Psychomanity. Also, Yoda, does that mean you can actually speak Italian? I didn't know you could speak Italian or hear Italian. Dios mio. Oh wait, no, that's that's Spanish. Mamma mia. There we go. Mamma mia. It was amazing being in Italy the other year, and our tour guide for the Colosseum, he even said "Mamma Mia." And I was like, "Oh, you said the thing! You said the thing!" Like, it was cool seeing an actual Italian say it so casually. Yeah, he said it because we were running late. No, not we. I was not running late. X Comics and I weren't not running late, but the group itself, I think, was behind on the Colosseum scheduled time to arrive or something, and then there was like this big queue, and he was like, "Mamma mia!" and he was like talking to the guard and everything. It all turned out all right, but yeah. Let's see. Also, Mustafa, where are you? Is it New Zealand? Yes, I am in New Zealand. It is 10 to 12, middle of the day, a Thursday. Was your tour guide Marco? I don't actually remember his name, but I remember he had a very shiny head. It was so shiny it was bleeding, and his fly was undone. And X Comics was the one that noticed it. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. And we were torn whether or not we should tell him. But then before we made it, but eventually I think it sorted itself out, so all good. You wonder tour guides do stuff like that on purpose? I was saying Mamma Mia, not the letting their fly be undone and making their heads bleed. Our tour guide had a plumber's crack showing, and I didn't have the heart to say anything. In Northern Ireland. I mean, that's... Yeah. I mean, you can't really say anything about a plumber's crack appearing, huh? Because it's not even something that... I mean... I don't even know how you would say that. Hey, your ass is showing whenever you're bending over. Did you know that your ass is showing? It's hard to say that one. It's easier to say if there's something stuck in someone's teeth. You know? Because then, like, when the thing I dread is when no one tells them anything about the thing in their teeth or the thing in their nose or whatever, and they go through their whole day, and at the end of the day, they come home, they look in the mirror, and oh my god, there was something in my teeth the entire time. It's like, you have all this, like, this backlog of cringe that just suddenly sneaks up on you. Whereas with the showing your ass crack, you know, you look in the mirror, I would assume you don't see your own ass. Unless you have two mirrors, one in front, one behind, maybe you could see it. But they would never know.
Mamma mia chicosa stai facendo ora mamma mia stream non va bene.
Mamma mais la mai non el vesli root sarbiana cariola.
Mamma mia! Thank you for that, Yodo. That worked out perfectly. Mustafa, it's 2 a.m. over there. Getting kind of sleepy. Might log off soon, but I love your work. Hey, well, thank you very much, Mustafa. and have a good sleep. 2 a.m. is pretty late. And yeah, I'm hoping to come back next week with a comic. Yes. What's next week? Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I will. Maybe it'll be a Halloween comic, actually. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. Not sure yet. I got a banana costume next week. Oh god. Oh god, I don't know if the banana costume will come back. It haunts me. Silencia, 16 months.
Has it really been that long? Sheesh.
Silencia, how are you doing? Welcome back. 16 months. How are you doing? I think it feels even longer because I haven't streamed much recently since taking this break. So I think everyone's like super aware of how they're still subscribing to the stream, even though he's not streaming much anymore. You just got back from Turkey. Nice, well... Tekrar hoş geldiniz.
Tekrar hoş geldiniz.
Boom. Nailed it. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Silencia. Thank you for asking. I'm only subbed to you for the emotes. I mean, whatever keeps you subbed. Sounds good to me, Quiet Artist. And for you too as well, Firefly. Nice. Consider this as your new costume. Oh gosh. Hold on. Oh, it's a tail. Okay. I thought this whole thing was attached, like the ears were attached to the... I thought it was like a giant ponytail or something. See, like I thought you'd wear it on your head and it just kind of hangs at the back of your...
Matt, you will try to speak Italy vinfchen. Les sif gen people have bet Italy en prononciation proviamo il France. Tu non mi capisci meglio dire questo tu sei il mio streamer favorito trop love.
Oh my god. Yoda, that was the most French-sounding Frenchman I've ever heard. Sounded like 200% French. I could feel the spit on my face listening to him. Dry your eyes, go. You looked up sexy Garfield costume on Etsy and this came up? Well, maybe, if it's the only thing I'm wearing. I could see it. Damn, 4,000 shop reviews? Goodness me. They're eating well. Gregor could easily do a Gru cosplay. Oh yes, definitely. I mean, X Comics calls me Gru like on a monthly basis. At least. I mean, for sure. I mean, I even had a scarf like this. I can see it. I'll do you one better. What's this? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Is this Gothfield edible? Oh no, it's a 3D printing, I think. I thought it was a cake. I'm gonna be eating good tonight. It did. I mean, Gothfield, to be fair, always looks very edible. Am I right? I'm gonna close this. Thank you! Don't show this one on stream. Hope this censorship will work well enough. Dear God. Uwu Sexy Garfield Candy Cane Kink Print. Cursed Sub Dom. By Happy Flaps Handmade. Jeez Louise. That is one buff Garfield. Oh, speaking of Garfield. Look at what my sister got me. A Garfield magazine. Lifetime magazine. Pretty cool. It's all Garfield related. Pretty cool. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Wait. Whoops. Huh? Pretty neat. I thought at first it was just going to be an ad for the movie, which by the way, someone asked a while ago if I'd seen the Garfield movie. I have not. I've not seen the Garfield movie. I mean, I saw the first one, the Bill Murray one. I've seen that one, but I haven't seen the new one. I haven't seen this one. But Exacomics is keen, and so we might see it soon. You know you will hate it, so you don't want to see it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm scared of like seeing Garfield sell out or something, because I mean, Garfield's whole existence is basically selling out, I feel. But this magazine, I thought it was just going to be an ad for the movie, but actually it's. I had a little look through it, and it's pretty in depth. It's pretty involved. Like, look at this. Wait, hold on. Like, first of all, it shows you like the first Garfield, right? Technically it's this one, but this is actually a redraw from what Garfield used to look like. Jesus Christ, look at that. If you thought this Garfield was ugly, look at this one. Kind of looks like the cat from Soul. Those cheeks look like, I don't know, like testicular torsion on a cat. Strange. But that's kind of cool to see the little history. And then there was another one. Really interesting little thing that I didn't think they would include in something like this. Because again, I just kind of figured this would be an ad for the movie, so I thought it'd be kind of a safe product placement thing. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is not what I wanted to show, but look, check this out. This used to be like my goal in life. I remember seeing this picture or something very similar to this picture. I used to think, oh man, one day I'm gonna beat that record for Garfield collections. I was obsessed with Garfield back in the day. Pretty nuts. I'm pretty sure the thing there's actually a photo of me riding the thing that she's riding right now. It's like a thing in a mall that you put a coin in and it moves. But no, that's not even the thing I wanted to show. What I really wanted to show was, God, every time I open this thing, it came up, and now that I'm looking for it, it's just not showing. Jeez Louise. Oh, here. They even talk about the very controversial, infamous Halloween Halloween comics where Garfield goes insane. And hey, Echoline, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, everyone. My goodness. And with that, also a Wolfie resub. Welcome back, Wolfie. Woof.
Woof. Easewole lickin'.
Hey, thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Oh, is that what the second Dark Souls is actually called? Scholar of the First Sin. Scholar of the First Sin. That's a mouthful. I have not actually played Dark Souls 2. I played Dark Souls 3. Did not finish it. Unsurprisingly. How is that going? Dry Race Girl is warning people not to click any links that they saw in the chat. I mean, oh gosh, I should close that. It's not too bad. I mean, what is this one? Psychomanity, another costume idea. King Neptune shaves. What is that supposed to? I don't even understand what that is. Wait, huh? King Neptune. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's a Zuma meme? Oh, jeez. Aculine. It was great. Thanks, Dark Souls 2. It's the name of the definitive version. Oh, I see. The definitive edition for Dark Souls 2 is called Scholars of the First Sin. Kind of reminds me of a Harry Potter book. Just the name alone. I die a lot, but just doing all the DLC at the moment. Soon to the end. Oh, okay, so you already finished the main story, doing the DLC now. Nice, well, congrats. How are we doing here? We're just going through this Garfield magazine that my sister got me. Just looking through it. I was just saying how, like, there's a surprising amount of interesting Garfield stuff in this magazine, and it's not just an ad. There's one more thing I wanted to show. God help me, I'm not seeing it now. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. I was very surprised to see this in the official Garfield magazine. A reference to Lasagna Cat. Look at that. Anyone remember this? Eyes without a face? And also, Garfield minus Garfield as well. So I guess all the kind of like fan spin-offs. But yeah, Lasagna Cat? I did not think they would refer to Lasagna Cat. Especially after like all the recent videos, recent videos that Lasagna Cat put out. The very disturbing ones. Yo, Psychomanity, 15 spiders for you. Oh, Psychomanity. Now I remember. The bold, my eyes guy from SpongeBob. Right. He takes out the paper hat, or the paper bag, revealing his shiny bald scalp. It's all coming together now. I get it now, I get it. Excellent reference, Psychomanity. Been a while since I've seen the SpongeBob movie. Look at this. A depiction of the end of the world. It's just in one of our timelines anyway. But yeah. Pretty neat little look at all the merch stuff they talk about. I bet everyone's seen at least one Garfield plushie in the back of a car. God. I don't know what's going on here. Never seen these things before, but I could believe it. Yeah. Oh, someone's using the milk brush. Looks like concept art from the movie. Yeah, kind of neat little magazine. Oh, so that's what we've been doing here in this stream. We've been looking through the Garfield magazine. Otherwise, we've just been kind of talking a little bit, catching up. It's been a while since I've streamed consistently or done anything consistently, but I am getting back to it, and I think with next week you can expect comic streams. Yes. I actually I still need to think of a comic idea, but I do have one comic idea already in the tank. It was the Halloween based comic idea that I've been saving for an entire year because I didn't get a chance to make it last year, and I didn't want to do it. I wanted to save it for a Halloween time, and so I've been sitting on it for a year. And it's what I'll draw next week if I can't think of anything else. Yeah. But we should, I should come up with more ideas before get a nice buffer going on. Good for mental health to not always be, scrambling or treading water every week. Oh, Gregor, I found it the perfect costume to represent moving into a new house. Perfect. All I need is a little box. And, oh yeah, if I wore like a black bodysuit and had a little cardboard box around my head, that's actually a really good costume idea right there. And maybe or a black t-shirt with that logo on it. Just the Jackbox Games. Not bad. Or just for streams, wear a green shirt and use the green screen. Oh yeah, green shirt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do have my green screen as well. Yeah, that's right. Pretty good. ABC common code. Always be coming up with ideas. Always be coming up with ideas. Make it a redeem for people to change what the green screen does. That would be epic. Change what's on my shirt. Well, it wouldn't really work that well, considering it's not gonna stick with my body as I move around. If I had a green screen shirt, you could change the color or a pattern. That'd be kind of neat. Muffled noises. Everybody, welcome back to another Loading Artist stream. With the box on my head. It would be kind of tricky to find a box that size. Or I could just get a bigger head. Green screen bodysuit is the answer. Not a bad idea. On that note, I think we're headed into lunchtime now. Let me have a quick check if this camera thing works. Nope, still doesn't work. I'm not sure why. I want this thing to work. Why? Why does this not work? Strange. My little wireless camera thing. Connecting to your computer. Ensure that your computer is on the same Wi-Fi network. Whatevs. Anyway, let's oh shoot, I like the song. Porcelain by Moby. Wolfie, hey, can I get your reaction to this reaction of another streamer witnessing many happy returns for the first time? Okay, let's see what this is. Wait a second.
That reminds me of a comic from one of my favorite webcomic artists. Well, that's gonna exist in my brain now. Thank you for sharing, Quang. Thank you for sharing.
Excellent. I wouldn't expect any other kind of reaction after reading that comic. God, I'm just picturing now future potential publishers coming across that comic. Cool. Good. Thank you. Thank you for that, Wolfie. Excellent reaction. And that was you that shared it as well. Well, thank you as well. Thank you for sharing the Many Happy Returns comic. Sharing the love. Excellent. Garbaggio plays. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a cross between Malcolm in the Middle and Timothy Chalamet, I feel. Like those two actors combined. Looks like that. He was talking about a game titled Remothered. That's what it reminded me of it. Remothered. Perfect title. Perfect alternate title for that comic. Hire Supertux to separate the cringe comics from the publisher-friendly ones. Oh yeah, there should be like a little checkbox or something, like a filter at the top of the website. Safe mode on by default. Not a bad idea. Anyway, I think on that note, I am, like Moby is saying, this is goodbye. This is me saying farewell. I am going to now leave for lunch. And Comic Code, if you're going to ask what lunch is going to be, it's for... I can predict the future. It's going to be tuna toasties. X Comics makes really good tuna toasties. What are tuna toasties? So you know the toasty machine? You kind of put like a triangle of bread with filling and another triangle of bread on top, and then you close the lid and it seals it together into like a nice little, it's like a Hot Pocket, but made out of bread and whatever filling you want. Anyway, so Lee makes this like nice tuna like mix with like pickle and stuff. I don't really know what else is in there. Something. But it's really nice. And then some crisps on the side, like a few crisps and a pickle on the side as well. Yeah, there's like chopped pickle inside the tuna toasty filling. Tastes really nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Big Mac. That kind of that taste. I'm not sure. The sauce. Oh, Yoda, do you want to lower the draw game requirements now that we have set them to 0 again? Oh yes. I will consider that. I think I will consider that, lowering back down to, what was it, 5 subs per Draw Them Words? It was 5, now it's 10. Maybe I'll drop it back down to 5. Yeah. That wasn't, no way, that was an introductory year perk, 10 forever now. I'll think about it. We'll see. I think 5 was a pretty good number. I mean, they are pretty fast after all. It should start with 5, and then every time we reach it, it should increase the goal for next time. So 5, and then 6, and 7 subs. Oh yeah, per stream. Yeah, per stream. Can you code that? I could. I think that would be possible to do. Gregor, let's not complicate the coding. It's already hanging on by a string. Fair point, Chimera. Very fair. Very fair point there. Hey, Saruman. Or should I say, bye, Saruman.
Waving hand, Mopo.
How you doing, Saruman? Thank you for dropping by. Just as we're about to leave. Have a good one. Let's get out of here.
And the puzzle piece. Is there another puzzle piece?
Let's raid. Let's do a raid, and we'll raid Garbaggio. They were the one that reacted to the Many Happy Returns comic so pleasantly. So let's go send them back some love. Let's all return back to Garbaggio. Hold still, Garbaggio should be our raid message. Yes, hold still, Garbaggio. And let's go. The bot got the spider. Nice. Okay. Oh, the ending of the song is not working. That's right. I think I need to update my Spotify Stream Deck link or something. Okay, I'm just gonna do it by hand. Garbaggio plays. Okay. I don't even know what the song was. We could do it this one. This song. Haven't heard this song in a while. Yeah, let's all say hold still, Garbaggio, as our raid message. And I will see you all next time, whenever that is. Not sure. Not sure if there'll be a stream tomorrow, but certainly next week, and maybe even, hopefully, even a comic. Yes. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for watching, and thanks for chatting. Good to see you all, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. It always gets me. I'm like, the curtains, are they closing? And then, just as I doubt it, here they are.